just pick right back up from where we were. Here we go. Alright. Load our game. Yes. I guess. Very odd way to phrase it. You kind of expect an auto load at the beginning of the game, but I don't really know how it handles things. So I guess we're back to car attack, which is where we're unlocking cars, right? Did I already unlock this one? Or did I? I guess the easiest way to tell is to see if I can use it. The RT Xevious Red. I do in fact have the RT Xevious Red. Moving on to the Nebula Spray. Oh, they're dark too, right? They're all dark if I haven't unlocked them yet. They give you a visual cue as well. Try this thing. I bet it's real touchy though. And a bad start. You can tell it's going to be great by how bad that one guy fucked up at the beginning. Wow, he just shot ahead of me, didn't he? That's concerning. I don't think there's any easy way to deal with that. Yeah, let's not do that, man. Let's do some blocking. That's some pretty effective blocking, actually. There we go. Oh, I thought that was the final lap. Okay. Shit. That changes things a little. Here we go. Here's them catching up. We're doing bad again. No reason. Hey, I'm not getting any of that static that I was getting last night on the replays. Seems like it's running better. That was such a weird problem too, because I've never, I mean, thus far that was the first time I'd ever noticed like a Nintendo 64 issue. I'm using Movement 64 with the, was it Angry Lion software renderer, like fully software rendered, very authentic looking.
Congratulations! That car is yours!
Here's one, try not the next. Wait. What's going on here? Maybe it's spray. Okay, I guess the nebula spray is the new one. Why are they ordered like this? It's very odd. I didn't even look to see what the stats are. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, this is gonna be a great race. 3 laps to go.
Oh, you dick.
Excellent cornering.
That was handled poorly. That also very poorly.
Excellent cornering.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Excellent cornering.
Shitty. A pretty shitty lap overall, I would say.
2 laps to go. Excellent cornering. Yeah, it's a new record. It's the
A
final
little
lap.
better.
Give your best.
Fuck. God, it's awful. Absolutely terrible. Oh, if there's just another way I can fuck this up. Is there any new ways I can find to fuck this up? Well, it doesn't matter because it's already too late, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Keep going.
Got one squeezed in one last way to fuck it up to make sure I didn't win. That is some horse shit, man. I don't think this is the car for me though. I mean, it seems like it should be good, but man, I'm having a hard time with it. I wonder if that monster acceleration is needed, or if I just need something more medium all around. I don't know. This worked out before. Let's try it again. Oh, this might be the car.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, this is going to be a great race. 3 laps to go. Commence attack. Excellent cornering. Excellent cornering. Excellent cornering. It's a new record. 2 laps to go.
I got a record for you right here. Oh, piece of shit. I just will not let it happen. Like, it's just completely outperforming me, I guess, because even, like, I outdrove it there, right? I'm, like, completely flabbergasted now, I don't know, I drove so fucking good there at the end that I just, seeing him drive past me like that just defeated me. Like, what is this bullshit? For real. Man, that was bad. Now I'm driving terrible, so that's alright. I guess we'll never know what a good performance against this guy looks like. one.
Great driving! Another car for you.
Yes. 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 9 cars. That's awesome. Attack another car! That's a slightly better handling version of that same thing. Maybe this is good. RT Bosconian.
Three, two, one, go! All right, this is going to be a great race. 3 laps to go.
Race is so difficult because it's so dark.
You can take this guy. Excellent cornering.
Yeah, this would have, a lot of this would have been hard to see even on a glowing CRT back in the day. Especially with how soft the picture is on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it's a new record. 2 laps to go.
Shit.
It's the final lap. Make it your best.
Yeah, I better. I don't think this is working. Too much ping pong off the walls in this fucking car. Never get it up to speed, that's the problem. I was robbed, basically. Like, that was actually like an act of robbery committed against me, as we all saw. Second. It'd be cool as if he didn't drift this time. Just randomly not drift. That'd be throw a little excitement into it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that car. We got the job done, regardless. Yeah, it's running smoother tonight. That's good. Good. I wonder what that was. I probably had an update going on or something. I don't have any more car attacks unlocked because I probably have to do more regular Grand Prix, none of which I've accomplished, I guess. Wait. Oh, that one's done. These two aren't. And Revolution Expert is a very, very hard thing to do. Yeah, it's just a difference in handling. That's strange. Car is very low grip, but I love it. Let's see if this is working. Just disconnected, reconnected for no fucking reason. Love it when it does that. Yeah, I think it's working. Shit. Man, what is that bullshit? At least YouTube keeps it in one stream, usually. All right. Here we go. Yeah. This little tunnel here is what I complained about so much from when I was playing Ridge Racer Revolution. It's back. And it still sucks ass. What the fuck was that? That's awful. fourth. That's about the best I could muster there with that car and driving as hard as I could.
Not bad, but you can do better.
I'm not really getting close even, so we'll see how this goes. Let's try this thing out.
Three, two, one, go! All right, this is going to be a great race. 3 laps to go. This isn't going any better at all, right? It's the exact same shit, basically. Maybe worse. Maybe. Two laps to go.
bit better, basically the same.
Not bad, but you could do better.
You know, it's still doing that a little bit staticky. It's most, yeah, a little bit of frame rate maybe there too. And it only does it here, and I don't think it does it on cartridge. But I haven't seen any other problems with any other N64 games I played yet. I haven't played a lot on N64. I've only streamed about 3 games, I think, and they've all been racing games. Alright. It's still the same. Let's see what we got here. Try this. Alright, that's a little frustrating. That seems a little rough. Oh man. Wow, that's some really fucking awful shit. Like, it really targeted me like the absolute worst times that I would get the most slowdown possible out of the upcoming hill. Like, it was just really targeted and shitty. This part I find like such terrible track design. I wish that this track didn't have that. I like Ridge Racer Revolution a lot, but I criticized that part quite a bit when I was playing it. It just seems stupid. We don't need one lane sections in our Ridge Racer games, I don't think. It's not really all that fun. Probably a reason they never brought that back. And really, I think they had a chance to fix something there and they didn't. And that bothers me a little bit. I think this is doing quite a bit worse, right? Doing quite a bit worse than this car. There's no way you can get past part. Actually, I'm even going to say that that tight area of the track is worse in this game because the the pack of cars is so much tighter. There's like very little distance between the cars in this game. It plays differently in that regard. I mean, look at this. Look how many cars are on screen right here. It's wild. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shitty driving. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this track. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one and see what that's like. And if I beat it, we can come back and maybe mess with this a little more. Or that's it, you know. I mean, I was able to beat one of the expert tracks. That's pretty cool. These are really hard, like really, really, really hard for me. I don't know. It would maybe take like way more time than I want to spend on one game. Kind of gets to that point. Most of those games do, actually. Most of the Ridge Racer games have a point, and then that's beyond wall play. Rage Racer never did, really, unless you're challenging yourself to use a different set of cars. The original Ridge Racer probably runs out of content pretty quick, so that might not be a good example either, but I think unlocking everything in Revolution is pretty hard, which makes it even more ironic that you can't save. More frustrating, really, just than anything. Like on R4, like a couple of the teams I can, like one of the teams I can easily beat the game on. One of them I can do it with a little bit of effort and some continues. One of them maybe takes me a lot of continues, or I can't consistently beat it, and then like one of them is like too hard, I want to say. So that's my recollection, at least. Yeah, we're gonna do this track. So far, I feel like this one's done the best. It seems like a really good car. I will say, for playing this on a real N64, it's just a weird feeling of playing Ridge Racer off of the cartridge. It doesn't seem like something that should happen. They got it. They captured it. One of the best Ridge Racer games.
place? Yeah, yeah, second lap, 8th place. Well, into the second lap. Third lap, 8th place. Fucking great. Shit, yeah, that makes sense. Smashing the wall. Oh, fucking wow. That's worse than I did on the other track.
Not bad, but you
Oh, that inspires me to play even more, though, because this is more fun to play than that. And that Ridge Racer Revolution track, I really wish it didn't have that narrow part, because I don't think I've ever not just scraped the wall on it. It's just about complete nonsense. This is at least like a regular track. It's funny that the track from the old game is the one that I'm complaining about. I'm not saying is not regular, but it's true though. That variation in that game can kiss my ass. Yeah, I think I would need a shit ton of practice to be able to do these tracks, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But rather than like continue to do them forever and see no improvement, I'll probably go wrap up soon. Yeah, I'm in 10th place again. I lost like 5 miles an hour because I did a slightly crappy exit from the turn. Four guys passed me. Just completely ruined everything that's fucking going on. Man, this is so stupid hard. Yeah, it's probably an absolute fluke that I even got the one victory on Expert. I mean, Expert seems to be pretty far outside of my Ridge Racering skill. It's almost like every racing game in this era has like a point where it's just too much for me too. It's probably true on F-Zero X. It's definitely true on the Wipeout games. They always, and that's even true now. Like even in Wipeout Omega, it's like I do the first two tiers of speed or whatever, and then you get to the third one, and you're like, nope, none of this shit works. This is insanely hard. No one has these reflexes, right? I'm sure there's plenty of kids online who do, in fact, have those reflexes, but not me. Sad to say, this is probably going to be a short one. I mean, what can I do there, you know? It's like, how do you keep going on it, but you think after like another hour of playing it, I'd maybe be getting in third. It's a great game, but it's hard as hell. Like, this is crazy fucking hard. Like, these Expert tracks are way too hard for me. I'm gonna take a short break. Alright, here we go. I guess try a different car. I don't know. See how that goes. Well, shit.
Two laps to go.
What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, sure game. Whatever. Fucking that's the fakest, stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. What? Sure.
It's the final lap. Make it your best.
But another, just general criticism of the series that I have from Rage Racer on, it was definitely not a problem. Not a problem in Ridge Racer 2, Ridge Racer Revolution, or Rave Racer, to my knowledge. They were colorful. They were colorful games. And like, Rage Racer and Ridge Racer 4 and this game are not colorful. They are sometimes kind of very hard to read the road. Like it can be actually like hard to see ahead of you, like what the fuck you're looking at sometimes, which is not great. R4 has that problem real bad on like those out of blue levels or whatever, where it's like everything is just kind of a grayish blue and it all blends together. This game is just a lot of like pitted, shadowed areas like that, where it's just super hard to even tell what the fuck's coming up. I need more contrast in my racing games, in my arcade racing games.
Okay, it's the last lap.
It's funny that games with realistic graphics like Gran Turismo can be easier to read the road on sometimes than this shit. It depends on your view, I guess. But yeah, that was a fucking horrible wreck of a run too. It didn't do any better at all. Not even close to any better. That sucks. Man, that's way too hard. I'm curious about this just because they always give you the first car and the first track. It kind of looks like it. They always give you the basic Ridge Racer track and the red car. It's kind of dull. It'd be fun if it was randomized. I don't care about this shit, man. It really is going to be that every time? Let me check. Yeah, it really is. It's as if it was just put in there for people who are testing the ROM. Not really wanting to play the game at all. If it was randomized, I'd actually be into that. Trying to think of what to do here. Should I keep on trucking with this one, or like just switch it over to Ridge Racer 5? And it wouldn't take very long to switch it over to Ridge Racer 5. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I actually really like this game a whole lot. It's just that I kind of hit a brick wall in the difficulty, and it would just be me playing the same track for like God only knows how long before I saw any improvement at all, and I know I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, Ridge Racer 64. The expert difficulty is truly hard. This has really good controls though. Maybe it's a little more difficult, like control your drifting, than in Ridge Racer 4, but maybe it should be. However, going forward with Ridge Racer 5 and beyond, they go with the easier drifting Ridge Racer 4 style. They like lean into it even more. It's even easier somehow. It's like very smooth. With almost all car types, but that does vary, of course. And like consequences of hitting walls and stuff vary a lot in these games as well. But yeah, this one's you know, like it actually is a good mix of old and new. And the Nintendo 64 got a really good game here. As a person in the year 2000 who did not own a Nintendo 64 and who did own a Sega Dreamcast, I was pissed. Still kinda am. Where the fuck was our Ridge Racer game, Namco? Seriously though. Seriously, right? I was actually kind of pissed on on all fronts. We kind of got stiffed on racing games on the Dreamcast. I know that sounds wild because there's so many, and so many of them are good. And I am like a huge fan of Crazy Taxi and a bunch of other games. But what I expected when I bought my Sega Dreamcast was that I was going to have the best versions of Sega's top flight racing game, which would be Daytona, and then of Sega Rally 2, which would be the best one, you know, that was out. Or a new entry in those games that was really good, or a port of Daytona 2 when that became a thing. What we actually got on all those fronts was bullshit, kind of like Sega. We got a port of Sega Rally 2, but it sucked. It runs in double buffer VSync at 60, so like uncapped, but it does not hold that frame rate. And since it's double buffer, it drops from 60 to 30, like harshly, over and over again, like the entire time you're playing. It sucks. And then the Daytona port was done by Genki, and it's cool, kind of, but it's not Daytona. And we got it really late in the Dreamcast life, so it just everything about it just seemed like bullshit. We should have been getting a real port of Daytona 2 at that time. So yeah, and then, you know, I thought I was going to get, both that and Namco was going to support it. We were going to get, you know, Ridge Racer. And Tekken, because I saw Soul Calibur, and you know I played Soul Calibur and it was amazing. But no, Namco didn't come through with anything else really noteworthy that I recall. And yeah, Sega's racing games got all sorts of screwed up on the Dreamcast, like their first party stuff, for the most part. I think that's like more true than not true. I think if you're a fan of Ferrari F355, you were really well served. If you're a fan of Ridge Racer like me, or not Ridge Racer, Crazy Taxi like me, you were well served on Dreamcast. But of course, you didn't get any of its predecessors because they didn't port over Harley or Emergency Call. Yeah, a lot of stuff got left in the arcade. I thought we would get a port of Rave Racer to the Dreamcast, but no, it never got ported. I like that game, but I don't like it enough probably to like find whatever standalone emulator would make it work. Or like tracking down a bunch of MAME stuff, either. That sounds like a pain in the ass. So anyway, that was Ridge Racer 64. I would still rate that a 9 out of 10. It's got like split screen and stuff too. Like there's even more to it. It's a really good value all around, and one of the finest racing games on a system with a whole bunch of fine racing games. That's actually what I like about the N64. Lots of good racing games. Anyway, more Ridge Racer coming up if you're into that. Gonna be playing Ridge Racer 5 right now, I guess. Be back in a second. Thanks for watching.